We're live.
Your mom.
Welcome everybody. This is our Heart of the Cards Sunday board game stream. Earlier than normal because we are adjusting our schedules to fit more content in. We'll be doing this for a little bit. Today we are playing Gloom to start. And so, before the rules of we play, explain it a little bit to everyone. You guys have cards that you can use for references. Evan, since you've had the most miserable day, you get to go first. So pick a character first.
Oh joy. Well, we need to make this typical family, so we need a mom. So let their mom and stepmother.
That's a good one. And you're up. Alright.
Excited.
I want Puss in Boots.
I want to do today.
I want the wolf.
So every family needs a dad. So let's let the stepmother get some with Joe the Giant.
Good one.
I'm doing the whole unconventional family.
I'm gonna go with Rapunzel.
You know, I really like bacon seeds. So we're gonna take the pig. Barnabas Porker. Because I like to keep my friends close and my meals closer.
And now stepmother has to have some hired help. So
Wonderland!
yes, 7 dwarfs.
Oh, that's just
That works,
racist.
I guess.
How'd they get over the fence? Then we gotta build a wall.
What things?
Alright.
Boy.
I'll take Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood feels like you should fit in my family.
You know, I feel like we're just a bunch of liars because we're either lying to ourselves or lying to everyone else, so I'm just gonna take Pinocchio.
Okay.
We're just...
No, perfect. We need Cinderella. Stepmother.
Oh,
Really?
I'll go. That's Evan's family. You know what? She won't fit in my family, so that makes it perfect. I'll take the fish out of water.
You know, she's already lived with 7 other guys. I think 3 others will not change, and I think she'll get along with Pinocchio.
Alright. Let's go back in the box.
Here's the box.
There's the box. Alright. Next up is the story card that you shuffled.
Yes, I've been shuffling on this entire time.
Alright.
But you're supposed to do the cards first.
Oh, that's right. So these will need to be
Shuffle.
all shuffled together?
Yep. The only ones that get set aside are story cards and record cards.
Alright. So Wonderland, how are you doing today?
If you're not sick like me, you're doing great. What?
None of us have said anything.
Oh.
I don't think it.
Okay, Captain.
That's 12 sounds great.
Lucky.
Me too. Evan's like, Evan and I are like, why put it on the mat when we could just put it on the table?
I just moved the things off the goddamn mat.
I know,
Happy?
not really. Here, just so we make sure it's nice and shoveled. Ernie, I'll give you half the deck.
Okay.
If I don't.
Somehow, somewhere, Emmy's gonna draw all 3 exploding kittens.
That was fucking hilarious.
That was great. That was... Oh. Okay.
Luckily, this is a regular game, so hopefully Clay can join us in the future. All of us can play. He's making his mark with me. That's not good. Alright.
Well, it's supposed to be in there.
Yes. Alright, we should have 5 now.
Oh, dang.
I can never never happy.
Twitch stream chat.
Alright.
2 story cards?
Yes, 2 story cards for everybody.
Not for everyone.
Oh, just for the game? Okay.
Yes. They help add a little bit to the game.
Okay.
So we've got the Ugly Duckling. Family must have 2 bats worth -10 points for each character in your family, finished or unfinished with a bat icon.
Okay.
So that'll help at the end of the game.
Yes, if you have 2 bats.
Your fairy godmother family must have 2 heart symbols worth 5 points. Well, -5 points. Your draw limit is increased by 1 card for each character with the heart icon in your family.
So those just help add in points at the end of the game if you have those.
This one is throughout the game.
Okay. This one's at the end of the game, so at the end of the game, if you have bat symbols, you'll get more points. And that one's throughout the game.
If you have heart symbols on any of your characters while you're playing your draw, it's increased by 1.
So drawing more cards is bad.
That depends.
You get more options to
Yeah.
attack and help.
And you need 2 hearts to use that ability first. So your family must have those 2 hearts first, and then you can use those abilities. Alright. So, Evan, you get to go first, so you get to play 2 cards. You basically want to try and rack up as many points as you can on your character, and make people have less points on their character. Also another thing to add, so because this is a storytelling game, when you play a card, you can basically like, kind of like say how that goes for your character, like how they had that bad day and all that stuff.
I'm gonna say Cinderella is stuck in a stove.
Damn.
This wasn't the quiz this time.
And that is what?
Circle card from your hand every time anyone plays a modifier card with the cups icon, including this one. So you just card a card from your hand.
Yep. And this card will just be over here.
Face up, face down.
It doesn't matter, I don't think. And we can just go through it if they like.
You can play another card?
Yes.
You also always have the option to just pass.
Can I play this card? Throw it. So I became a beast.
No? What's his ability?
Just got a card from your hand every time a modifier card with a bat icon is played, including this one. Or no, not bat, tower icon.
Cool.
Look at this one.
Alright. I mean, you're up.
Interesting.
What does it mean to control a story card?
And do you know what that means? To control the story part. Actually, I believe those are the story part, right?
No, those are.
Oh, you're right, never mind. Sorry.
Frame a story. If your family meets its requirements, you can take that card, and that'll be your story card. Those effects apply to your family.
Oh, okay. I get how that works now.
Gotcha.
Let's see, somewhere. Story cards. Requirement. You have story icons. Story cards are never shuffled into the deck. Only 2 at a time were ever used in a single game. Player can claim uncontrolled story cards by spending an action to do so, as long as you meet their requirements. Players can also claim controlled story cards that another player has previously claimed, by spending an action meeting the requirements and also exceeding the current controller
And
and
at the end of
icon
your turn, you get to drop the
type.
5 cards.
Okay.
So you can draw up to.
I haven't done that.
Maybe at the beginning of my turn.
At the beginning, I believe at the end of the turn. After you play all your cards, you can drop to 5 cards. Which I think is why you want to start cards, because way you don't see cycles of cards.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. So.
Well, I'm going to start off right off the bat really fast. Goodbye, Danny. If this character has a negative self-worth score, you may play an unhappy ending on it as a free play.
Wow. You're in the lead, I guess, with a permanent 10 points. Have to move.
I have to play these in a certain order. It's gonna do a lot of damage.
And I have the second one because that was a free play.
Yep.
I played Bought Some Beans on Goldie.
Oh.
Player to my right may randomly select and keep one card from my hand.
Where either of those cards have a chalice on it,
Yes.
you discard a card, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
You discard a card from your hand, because she played a card with a chalice on it.
Oh.
Either card. Choose card.
Alright. So, Puss in Boots was walking through the forest one day, and all of a sudden, he was swallowed by the wolf.
Whoops. Nothing personal. You were just there. I was there. Under the moonlight.
Good thing that the wolf doesn't like hairballs, because it's spitting back out. So, wasn't great for him. And then I discard 2 cards, and I skip my draw phase this turn. But, on the bright side, there was the beans that you got. Snow White decided to chop that beanstalk down. And now
Hey.
You could have
Roll 'em.
discarded 3 cards.
no, played on my left.
Oh, damn.
So you have to discard 3 cards.
Oh, that's helpful, actually. Thank you. Okay.
Alright.
My turn?
Yep.
Well, you know, wouldn't that just be the thing though? If like she found her first love, but then also her love was a murderer. Turns out that the wolf wasn't the murderer. It was Snow White. I discard a card for every icon, but I have no cards in my hand. My draw limit's increased. I have 2 heart icons. Story card.
Nice.
I now have 2 extra cards I draw each turn. And because I played 2 hearts, was there anything out there that activates with 2 hearts?
I don't believe so. I don't think I don't have any hard abilities.
Any coin abilities?
Nope, I got a skull.
Alright. So I draw up to 7.
At least Snow White's having a good day.
Oh, it's increased by 1 for each with the heart icon,
Yeah.
so I get 8 cards.
So you can play unhappily ever after cards as long as they all have a minus on them.
Yes, as long as there's a minus on the card, you can play unhappy ever after.
But it has to be on your first turn.
Yeah, it has to be your first action. If your second, you list the card once.
Cinderella, unfortunately, she died by blisters.
Rough.
Evan clocking with what, 25 points?
Is that an event? What are event cards?
I believe the event cards are the ones that have a blue, like an actual picture on them.
This could actually affect something I do.
Portrait image showing a pair of winged boots. These single-use cards are played from your hand. They do as they say and are discarded immediately.
Okay, so I guess none of us have an event card yet. So they'll be discarded immediately. They don't add any modifiers. Okay.
So,
Some modifier cards have pictures.
Yeah.
I think your baby bear in Ravishing.
Wow.
Does that mean he looks at my hand and picks
Yes.
one?
Okay.
Where's my hand? Feel free to get something.
So Snow White, she's supposed found true love.
Yep, she's a murderer.
She's having a good day though, man.
Oh yeah.
Plus 30.
It's okay. It's totally okay. I had to do that so I can draw more cards.
Yeah.
And then I draw.
Yep. Man, plus, I really did not like that wolf.
Yeah. Wolf's kind of upset. Dude, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck these cards do. Can I actually see the rules? Because I feel like something's missing.
It's been a few years since we played this game, so it's definitely like me. She's not one to split hairs. Red Riding Hood. She knows all about life in the hood.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
If that makes sense. If you just look at the roll.
So if someone else gets 2 arts, they gain the story as well?
I assume so. The story's a new element for this one, so I'm not positive.
Yeah, that kind of throws it off.
Yes.
And there's 2 just because?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was good.
Sure.
I'm just we want to farm for the bad icon.
I would have had it too if you didn't make me discard 3 cards.
I know. I think Evan's currently not. minus 25 and a permanent
Okay.
score.
So this is what I thought.
Okay.
So I had to make sure. Modifier cards with abilities on them,
Yep.
they affect the person who owns the character,
Oh, okay.
which makes more sense.
Alright.
So
You're
I wouldn't
not
have
looking
discarded
around
3
everyone
cards.
else's.
Yes, everyone will discard 3 cards. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. Notice. Okay.
And again, chat gets to see Sam fucking me over.
It's alright.
Because I would have just had that family card also.
I'm sorry, man.
Yep. It's okay. I mean, whatever. I'd have a permanent negative 20 on top of my negative 25 this turn, but no, that's fine.
So, Puss in Boots
No.
has been having a pretty bad day.
No.
He has.
But all of a sudden, he came into the crowd.
Damn it.
Oh, that's such a cool ability. You know what, Em? I like your way of
You
thinking.
can ignore any effects that force you to discard cards. That's cool. Also, coin card was played. I don't know if that affects anybody.
No, because I already played my coin card.
King Puss in Boots is pissed.
King Puss in Boots. Yeah, well.
Alright. What have you got?
Philanthropy. Fucking Sam.
Puss is having such a bad day too. Oh, that's shitty. Hopefully, I might just pick that up.
And then, little baby bear, looking so ravishing and red, disturbed by a pea. This is a chalice.
You discard a card. Oh,
The child's card's gone now.
Yeah,
so
never mind.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, my turn?
Now it has to
No.
be back cards.
Okay, yeah, you have to go first. So, Snow White found beautiful love.
Yep.
Great. And then she realized that she wasn't happy in her marriage, and she was just so sad that
I think it was more the wolf that was sad.
she actually died in her sleep due to heartbreak. That it can ignore the amount of points. As long as your character has the heart symbol, it can be killed. So you don't have to have negatives on it. It just has to have the heart, and it's killed.
Okay.
Ew.
So it's plus points.
Yep. So you have a permanent plus 30. And I get to draw 5 cards. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
Man.
We might need a fucking shuffle real quick. I just got all event cards set so they'll be all right next to each other. Yeah, next couple cards and back cards. Alright, go on.
Whoa, it's almost like everything I drew was event cards too.
You can redraw if you want, because
Nah, it's already done.
you sure?
Yeah.
Got a pretty even reaction here.
I'm gonna fuck Sam over.
That's alright, man. I'm already gonna get fucked over.
Nope, I'm gonna super fuck you over.
It's only fair. I've really fucked you with Snow White.
I'm just gonna make it so you can't beat me. That's all.
That's fair. It'll be battle between Emmy and Evan. I already have solid points on the board. The game about misery just like right up Evan's line.
No.
Okay. If there's an issue with the deck, just let me know and we'll just reshuffle it again. The deck is pretty hard to kind of space out cards. Alright. Alright.
So I can only play 2 cards, correct?
Yes. And if you're gonna kill a character, it has to be the first card. Unless it says otherwise.
And every single thing on this list here is one action. So
Okay.
playing 2 cards or claiming a story is considered an action.
Okay. I didn't play modifier, so I don't have the end in. Same story. Discard your entire hand. Once pass. I'll take some action. Okay.
Hmm. Crap, that changes things. That put a damper in my plans, man. What about free play? Can I play a end card with a free play?
If
If it lets me say I can play any one card as free play?
Yes.
Okay, so you and me both draw a card.
Oh, good.
I'm now going to put this on Pinocchio, and I draw one card for each star thing, and then I can play any one card as a free card.
Oh, wow.
So if I put an end card over him, does he lose all this, all the abilities of that, or is it just
Yeah, he
specific?
loses the abilities. Prepared and interesting. Jesus Christ.
Alright, we're gonna... Crap, I don't want to do this, because then that's gonna... I want to really fuck you, so we're gonna... Shit, no, we're gonna not fuck you as hard as I wanted to. So it's 10 less, but his story has ended.
He needs a negative modifier on that first, though.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, because you
Oh,
just covered
because
it
I
up.
covered it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I misplayed that then. In that case, then, I'm gonna do me a solid,
Okay.
and I'm gonna play this on me.
Alright.
And put him out. He took his own life after you took his wife, who wanted him dead the whole time but couldn't.
Aren't you in the lead? Or
I'm at a +5.
Yeah, never mind. You're at a -5, right? Oh, that's a 25. Yeah, yeah, 25. I thought it was 35.
And then end of my turn. So do I still gain the abilities of the 2 hearts, or does this go back to the center?
If you have the hearts in, yes, I believe it still gives the ability.
Okay, so then
And someone has to claim it later, I believe.
6, 7. Shit.
How many people have the one icon? I mean, you have the one icon, and then you have the one icon.
So is this one end card or is it just a?
That's just the modifier card. The
Okay.
end card will have the tombstone on it. The
And we'll say the end.
Yeah.
Right? And then so,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Right.
All right. Well, fortunately for him, he fell from the skies. Yeah, I just grabbed my entire hand.
Okay. I will mention, I don't know if we said it before, but only the points from dead characters count at the end of the game. Yes.
And what's the point of ending with positive point characters?
There isn't, that's bad for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
But you just said you only calculate the...
Only dead characters count.
Oh, okay.
So any points on a dead character are the ones that count. The ones that aren't dead, that have points on them, don't count. I remember that when the age group played. Alright. Yo, Puss in Boots have a fucking great day right
Yeah.
now. Oh, picnic, not a panic. Fuck me.
Focus.
It took me that long. Then he became king, and his family took him out on a picnic after. Fucking Jesus.
Just gonna.
Oh shit, I'm broke even currently because that's worth -5 points.
Okay. Not good actually.
Stepmother was married majestically.
Oh, that's so sweet. Congratulations, Evan.
Your draw limit gets increased by 1.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I guess so.
And Hansel and Gretel dawn to the skies. So I have to discard the modifier card immediately below this one, but there is none. Draw.
Alright. Okay. Well, it's a real shame because during that amazing picnic that his family prepared for Puss in Boots, he actually got diabetes. And if he thought his life could... Oh, it's actually a start card. So, fuck that card. And if he thought his life couldn't get any worse, turns out that his crown was actually all a lie. He was tricked by some fairies the whole time. And then I have to discard a card for each wand icon on the field. So 1, 2, 3. And I skip my draw phase this turn.
Yeah, that's a perfect percent.
Okay.
So,
I was gonna use that, but that's nice. I like that one.
There's some scheming going on.
This is confusing. Alright, so this is how I'm gonna do it, yo. I'm gonna throw all wandering stuff. You guys you guys don't have anything lined up with me. I am going to say that Barnabas Parker was, caught cheating on his wife in the White House.
Hot pork and something else.
Yeah, he was planting his bacon seed inside a frog or something. I don't know. Shoes on the other foot. Anyway, but then if that couldn't be worse, like poor old fucking Pinocchio, like man, he just stumbled across a bunch of terrible shit. Turns out poison ivy carries with it.
Ooh.
Yep. His lover weren't too impressed. That's the end of my turn.
How did he get poison ivy? He didn't have real skin.
Exact. Well, you see, he was out in the bushes. He didn't know.
Now you see, Puss in Boots, no matter all the bad things that happened to him, he eventually turned out okay.
Damn it.
He lived happily ever after.
Oh man, he just had a quick death.
Take this, I guess. You get to claim 1 story card.
You have double bath? Where?
No, it says you can claim 1 story card regardless of requirements.
Oh, that's
But,
cool.
you know what? As much as, it was great that she finally got married, they both gave up on Grandma.
Oh, fuck.
Well, Grandma did die.
Grandma's seen him married. That's all that matters.
She didn't know.
She
She died
didn't.
first.
Both you and the player left must discard 2 cards from your hands.
Damn. That's you, Emmy, not me.
Pussy Pooper feels so well. Time to the diabetes and the fairies. He tied happy. Choking on some chocolate.
You son of a bitch. I have the funniest frickin' story with these cards now. I just figured it out. We wrote a backstory for Barnabas Booker.
That's the best part about this, just writing up the stories.
Well, it's just, that's how I picture it. I look at him and I'm like, okay, he's very bombastic, English, but a pig. And his name's Barnabas.
Yeah.
Barnabas Parker.
For Goldilocks, was surprised by a spider. Discard one card from her hand for every character with a bat symbol.
No bat symbol here.
Both of those go away. I'll just pass it next time because I have nothing else to do.
Alright. Well, my family's just mourning the loss of Puss in Boots right now, so. What's your story, Arnie?
Well, I think I might have had a turn of fates because I read what these other cards do. And I fucked myself. So, we're going to change the story up a little bit. Barnabas Parker is not going to die today. Instead, we're going to put an end on Pinocchio. Because let's face it, fuck that kid. So, I'm at negative 30 now. But, I can now forget about not playing event cards. And I will now do. What do
What do you do?
What's a modifier card?
Modifier cards are just the cards that have
Oh.
numbers on the side.
Oh, perfect. So I still have one place. So I'm gonna claim a story card,
Alright.
and Barnabas Parker is not dead yet. And then I play a modifier card for free if I so choose. So we are going to. I want to make someone else have a better day than I'm having. So we're going to go with good old grandma right there. She's gonna, maybe she was wrong about the marriage.
Next up.
So you get to claim a story card for free, Evan.
We got
Fairy Godmother or the Ugly Duckling. Pretty sure I know which one is going to be chosen, but yep. And what's cool about this is I drop a 5 and then I draw up to another 2 because I still have her. Perfect. Your turn, Evan.
Well, unfortunately, she was chief at chores.
Read chat.
No, I'm not paying attention to chat right now. Sorry.
I'll hop in a minute. We'll see what happened already.
We came in the chat and he goes,
Oh
"Blade."
my
But
gosh.
that was it. I'm going now. I joined as Ernie was screaming. I couldn't hear you cry. So I blasted the audio and he turned blasted out my eardrum.
There. That's dumb.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh. I have to get a book. Oh, never mind.
Jesus Christ.
I think
Finally, I'm getting stuff
Joe
that
the
makes
Giant
sense.
wasted a wish.
No. Worker guy. He was trapped in a tower. After his bad day.
That is terrible.
But we can't use ending cards and event cards.
What if a card says that it once placed for free? It's not me using it, it's the game telling me to do it. Does that counter it?
Well, once a card's placed on top of that, it's fair game. The effect goes away once the card's placed on top of it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means you have to use
That's fine.
And poor baby bear is thrown into thorns.
Jesus. That is poor baby bear.
That's just so dumb.
And I have to skip my draw to this turn.
Alright. So, turns out that even with all the Eden and all that, Pork was like, fuck a bitch. This tower's full of riches. He's pretty happy right now.
I bet.
And I don't know. Oh, sorry, that increases your draw. So
Decreases it by 2, so it's
believe it
back up to
increased.
5.
decrease or does it increase?
Oh, it's increased, so
Yeah.
mine's up to 9.
And then turns out Rapunzel was caught by a curse. She can never leave her tower ever again. And I discarded my entire hand.
What icons do you guys have?
Let's go back.
Alright,
one.
perfect. This is gonna be delicious. So, you know, poor Barnabas Porker, life's looking up for him, except he went to that stealing spree, and everyone who has a little 1-star icon has to discard all event cards from their hands.
Okay.
All of that cards.
All event cards.
I mean, is that
Got
mean
nothing.
The ones that have like a picture on them, the wings.
The end.
The end aren't event cards, those are different.
Okay.
So just the ones with the boots and wings.
Let's see, what else do I want to do? So what does this mean? Worth an additional -10, it has an arrow circle thing. Is it just the ones to the left, or?
I believe that just means it counts for your thing. So,
So if you have any of this stuff,
yes.
a match.
So that,
Oh, sweet. In that case, then.
but it's only for that one character, not for the entire family.
That's good, though. That's still good. So then what I'm going to do is a more strategic thing. So I'm just going to end it here. So he has a negative overall score. We get another.
It doesn't count for that, only for the one it's on.
Yeah, but he's worth an additional -10.
No.
It has to be
yeah.
on him. Oh, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. So, yeah, I get to put an unhappy ending on him as a free play.
I believe that's if you have it. Have one.
That's what I was asking before.
Yeah, it has to be in your hand, I believe.
Oh, in that case, then I don't do that. I do this. Do I do that? Yeah, we're gonna do that. No, actually, we're gonna do that. You can now.
Baby bear, I would be an ogre. That's the
You draw one card for each battle.
3. You can also, I believe, gain ownership over the ugly duckling.
Yes, you wish. I ownership. That's on your turn.
Yeah. Has to use it.
That's my turn.
I get another one of these, but
You're up.
I need to be sure.
Well, unfortunately, because he wished actually to be get 9 lives, but because of how old he already was, he instantly died. So.
That sucks.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have to draw stuff.
And chafed with jars and hounded by the hunt.
Not the huntsman.
My draw limit decreases by 1. And 1 card.
Actually, I have to discard that. And I have to draw 5. Oh, Jesus
Alright. So, Goldilocks, after being surprised by that spider, just had nothing to do and died.
Just had nothing to do.
That
Yeah.
sounds legit.
Baby bear, outwitting that ogre, had trouble with termites. I don't know where they came from, but they were bothering him.
From the ogre.
Both me and the player to my left discard 2 cards from my draw.
Alright. Well, I found like something to do. It's a very boring week. Oh. Alright, there you go.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Really, 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 really like that. Fudge. If only I had an ending. So I guess. Man, I shouldn't have killed off one of them. But you guys killed more of mine off than I did. Question.
Yes.
It says I can choose 2 unfinished characters and swap their top modifier cards. Can I switch any 2 characters?
Yep.
I see. That is delicious.
That's awesome because you keep yourself a fucking
Yeah,
point.
I'm gonna switch this with you, buddy. Go for it, man. That negative 30 is just too good to pass up. Then I'm going to say, you know what? Mr. Barnabas has had enough. And he huffed. And he puffed. And you and me both discard 2 cards, Evan. And I do not want you. That one. Alright. End of my turn. I draw 4 cards. Your turn.
Well, turns out while she was hounded by the huntsman, their stepsisters were after her, stabbed her in the back.
Okay. That's game over.
Do you keep these, Frank?
It doesn't matter. It's just the points that you have, which I have
I
here.
just had drawn those 2. And
Characters that count.
I would have been able to play for free one of them with a combo and had a negative 75 on my Barnabas.
Huh.
But instead I got a negative 30. Would have gotten to my turn. I would have gotten 75 points for Barnabas. I fattened that pig up.
I got nothing.
I get negative 130.
Oh shit. Yep, you win.
I won! I'm miserable.
Yeah, that's perfect for this game.
Alright.
And you got
We
easy.
broke off a scene on Saturday. I know.
We have technically 20 minutes left.
Technically 20 minutes left.
Yes.
How do you technically have 20
Well,
minutes
because
left?
the plan to end the stream is at 4. So I can have 4 to 5 to set up the LS stream. We can play another round of this and we'll probably go till about 4:30ish.
Speed round 2 characters.
We can do that. Just pick 2 characters. Yeah. We'll keep Red and Clever Cat. Fucking boots.
Where's the card?
Oh, he is showing up?
Yes, he's showing up for the LS stream.
Ooh. I have to find the live channel. There we go.
So I'm actually going to do something different. I think so. I got to see how this works, but I think I'm going to have whoever's playing at the time use my headset just so that they get the surround sound of the audio, and whoever's not playing, because Cody starts first. Because I figured I thought last time.
It's gonna die like right off. And I'm gonna have to take over. It wouldn't be so bad if I could get my bearings, but the fact that I don't have time to analyze what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
That's what killed me.
But I think the surround sound will definitely help out a lot in terms of getting
Oh
into
god,
it.
I'm gonna scream like a little girl. It's gonna be great.
You guys are playing aliens.
We're gonna Little Mermaid it up because I'm afraid of deep water, and we'll go Hansel and Gretel because she needs some friends and they're cannibals.
Is that what it says?
I think Little Bear.
These kids will eat you out of house and home. No, really. Back. Welcome
It's
back,
not her older sister, but oh well.
Andromedane Wonderland.
Yay!
Oh wow, my phone is almost dead, so I will be bringing that upstairs at break.
I think mine's still like 80 or
Awesome.
What's that over?
I was actually trying. Huh?
Where's those over there?
Please?
Yeah.
Where's the characters?
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's all the rest of the teaching back next to it. Never mind.
Did you just assume?
I did assume. Damn. Alright. I don't get to go first because it's fucking miserable.
No.
Sorry, I'm sure you feel better soon.
I got a character card.
Did you?
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess everyone double check if they got character cards. Alright.
You've got the ugly duckling again, and the magic mirror.
Mirror on the wall. Fuck everyone else.
Oh, shit. I wish I had this last game. What do we got going up? Huh.
I know.
Alright. Evan, how would you like to proceed in killing your family?
There's a sound out
I mean, I think that because he looks so delicious, he wound up in a well.
Ooh.
I did build him up pretty fat last game. That negative 75 bullshit.
Right.
Roar.
Poor Cinderella slipped into slumberland.
That sucks.
Alright.
And now you can't play event cards.
Still
I had that. And that fucked me. Real bad.
Yeah, I get it.
One discovered the mod fight, he said. Alright. So, Puss in Boots was going to the woods one day when accidentally crushed a cricket and he was just so sad.
Fucking dumbass.
And then Little Red is just so upset because nobody asked her to go to the dance.
You know, the ugly duckling got passed around a lot, and it didn't help me at all.
So how do you get those originally?
If you have the requirements, you take an action to claim them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, Hansel and Gretel are dumb, and you know, wouldn't that be the thing that they do? That they were left in a lurch because they brought breadcrumbs, but it's wet out there. But if that wasn't bad enough, this card can no longer move from sender. It goes underneath the story card. And for the rest of the game, it cannot be removed. So it stays forever as no one's.
Good.
That's my turn. I can only draw one card because my limit is the freeze.
Well, you know, I think Baby Bear, he met a wolf in the woods, and I think he worked way too hard.
You can't do that, I thought.
Wait,
No.
free.
Oh, you do?
Damn, that's right.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
sparkly blocks over there. Should turn into a frog.
Ooh.
But
But
Mr. Barnum's Porker happened to outwit an ogre.
Inside the whale.
Yeah.
So the ogre inside the whale,
The whale was very hungry.
and he outwitted that.
he's like, I'm an ogre.
Alright, my turn. So, turns out that, Jose really liked to cry wolf, and cried it a bit too many times for anyone to really come and help him. And so the wolf got him.
It's always the wolf. Why do you assume it's the wolf?
I know.
It wasn't my fault, okay?
And you know, Hansel and Gretel decided, after the rough day they had, they're just gonna go to bed and clear up all those other modifiers.
That's a dick move.
Yeah, it is.
My turn.
Yep.
Game over. And Evan has the most points and we
I have +5.
don't.
I have -25, so it's game.
That's what I had in my hand, and I would have been able to draw back up.
Let's go.
Sam won.
I did. That was a fucking 5-minute game, so I guess we could play one more.
Oh, miserable. Damn it. I wanted to do some fuckery.
I was gonna do some fuckery on my turn too.
I was going to get rid
If
of
you-
that fucking bullshit top here.
I was about to have negative 30 points. Actually, negative 50 points.
I was really hurting.
I wasn't even gonna let you get to that because I was gonna fucking win on my turn.
And that's how you end the game, friends.
That was good. Fucked Evan over in the end.
You know, I was gonna just try to play it clean, and then I just get fucking targeted by you, you son of a jerk.
I did talk to you.
I did target. Both games, you ended 2 of my characters. If it weren't for the fact that you did that, I had a card I was gonna play that was like, oh, everyone removes 1 character
I
that
actually-
isn't dead.
I actually just got that card and I was about to play it just to win. That's what I was gonna fucking throw in there.
But then I got that card, or, well, the one that was there, that's just like, oh, it can't be moved from this position. And I'm like, yeah, well, everyone else is getting cards with symbols on them, and I'm getting just negative cards and board wipes.
Alright. What do you want your 2 characters to be?
Oh, we're still playing?
I figured we'd go one more round. But, can
We're
fucking
gonna-
clear that up in 5 minutes.
Hey, man, I'm all about it. We're gonna go Rapunzel and Grandmother, because, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, stick on riding, little ride and put some boots. Would you believe that Evan still has the most miserable day? It's crazy. Jesus.
Hero.
Yay.
Holy crap! Just like screw me over.
Did you just... Where's the plus one?
I don't know, you had to before I haven't touched it first.
You put them in this pile.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've got a golden goose and fairy godmother again.
Super. Apocalypse. Well, that was a quick game.
Well, I think Baby Bear gave up on Grandma.
Oh.
Me and the player to my left must discard 2 cards.
No, it's a good way to start.
And then Porker bought some beans. And
Huh, and that something.
I hate it.
That's actually fucking hilarious. Alright.
So, Goldilocks was stuck in a stove.
Oof, I hate when that happens.
And then, at the same time, was caught by a curse that she contracted in that stove.
She contracted a curse?
Yep.
How does one contract a curse at me? It's one thing I haven't solved.
Alright. So, Puss in Boots decided that wolf killed him too many times. And so he decided he wanted to try and huff and puff, but it just didn't work. So me and the player to my left discarded 2 cards from their hands.
Perfect. Alright, I don't want this one. I want this one.
And then, that curse that Goldilocks found turned out to be responsibility. She became in the crown.
Parenting.
Alright, you're up, Ernie.
Well, it's funny, you know. They tell about all these different stories about, you know, how Rapunzel got locked up in that castle anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But let's face it, the bigger story this week is grandmother and her bigger teeth, because it speaks of it. She gets that neg 20 because she's freaky. But if that wasn't enough, you know, Baby Bear should have really, really prepared for this, because he went in thinking, oh shit, I got caught, I'm sorry, but was rewarded. Woo! And you get to, your maximum hand size is increased by 1 for every one of those coins you have, including that one. And that's my turn.
Aww, good for Baby Bear.
I know, he's such a good Samaritan.
I mean, after Baby Bear was rewarded, he celebrated with a nice a pork dinner and yeah, nice meal.
Oh, we're Porky.
And
That's awesome.
Oh, Rick, it is exhausting work.
I think Baby Bear needs to know a name. And
You trying to say something?
actually, I have to give you 2.
Trying to say something? Oh shit. You trying to say something?
No. All right.
gonna do?
Well, with all that responsibility, suddenly very chafed by chores.
Okay.
Shaved. I have to get a closer look because from here at first it looked like 70 and 70.
Yeah, I
With
know.
plus 15. I'm like, I fucking say she was chafed. Jesus. That's downright fucked.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Because it is not an effect. It's an action. I'm going to discard my player.
Ballsy. Alright.
Okay, my turn. So there is a myth that cats always land on their feet. Well, that's not true for Puss in Boots because he landed on his head.
Kabang. Oh,
and broke
there's
its neck.
the end cards with actual negatives on them?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dumb. You discard your entire hand now.
Yep.
Yeah, don't even try to play that. I see you looking at those
I
cards.
know. I was just
But
making
that's
sure I
too
didn't
good to
lose
not get
anything.
anything.
Yeah. My turn.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Like, Grandma, she was getting old. She had those big buck teeth. She had to, hold up all the time. And, she just said, screw it. I got a dumb granddaughter, and offed herself. And as if that wasn't enough, Rapunzel started losing the will to live and started going to necromancy.
No.
No way. I discard a card in my hand for each bat icon in my family, including this one. So I discard a card. I'm gonna say I'll discard this card right there. And then end of my turn, I draw back up to 5. Holy Mongolian.
Holy Mongolian.
Yep, that's my turn. Holy Mongolian. That is fantastical.
Well, after you get no one name, the whole reason was because, she had to, Vader had to go and be the Belle of all. Needed a story card. Look at that. Then, of course, ruined by the royalty there. And I skipped my draw this turn.
No. Poor Goldilocks. All this shit happening to her all at once. Crushed her cricket while cleaning. Very
Oh,
sad.
that's
Sad
really
day.
sad.
That doesn't affect me because I don't have.
Is that your turn now?
No.
Okay. I don't.
No.
I'm sorry.
You tell him.
It's your turn, Sam.
I didn't know if you flipped it. I wasn't paying attention.
And then Cinderella was perturbed by a pea.
What a needy fucking... No.
Great. Okay.
Alright. So, Red Riding Hood was kind of walking through the woods one day when, suddenly she was swallowed by some huge beast.
It's called a Mack truck.
So I discarded 2 cards. I skipped my shark face this time. And while she was swallowed, she found out that she met a wolf inside the creature. And while fighting off the wolf, she ended up dying. That's game.
That's
No.
one way to end it, because 40, but otherwise 20, so you definitely won that. You won it.
35.
There's no way you didn't win it. You had it with the
How many
first one.
coins did everybody have? That counts for me.
0.
0.
Yeah.
I had a bat. And all the cards that went with the chalices.
I had a negative 50.
I had a negative 65.
Oh.
And M had 0.
It's okay, Em. We'll blow up cats later. Play patty cake in front of devils.
Alright.
Oh man, I want to draw that
Cards
sword.
there, right?
Yes, it is.
Back to work tomorrow, guys.
Well, for
Gals.
me, I get to be miserable one day. Then get to be miserable at work the next day.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be scared by tomorrow.
It won't be.
You know, the more you're pessimistic, the longer you're
Pessimistic?
Shut the fuck up, Sam.
Pessimistic?
pessimistic.
I can't use the right word.
I like to be pessimistic when I'm circular.
Alright. Thank you, everybody, for showing up for the stream. We'll be
Thanks,
back in
guys.
about an hour with the Sunday scoop night. So, see you then.